first, I think we should go around the room.
Or do you want to do this part first, or do you want to do intro?
No,
first?
I want to introduce...
Okay.
I want to do us first, because without knowing who the hell we are, that's not going to make a lot of sense.
That's going to make a lot of sense, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Just fucking ignore me.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Well, we do that anyways.
you've got plenty of ideas, Zach. We just got to chip away a lot of bullshit to get to the gold.
I'm trying.
Just got to get to that nugget.
He's a diamond in the very, very rough.
Oh yes,
There's a diamond there.
Wow.
So wait, did we start already?
Yes.
we're recording.
Oh, okay.
Hi everybody.
Hey, there it is.
There it
Hey,
is.
everybody!
Hey, everybody!
Hi everybody. No, I am.
Hi, Daddy Rads.
Hey.
God.
I am Mike, dear leader, Doc Taste, leader of men, herder of cats, maker of mini pasta salads, and I want to welcome you to something new and different from what you normally hear us doing. We, and by we, I mean the people you're about to hear.
Nerd stuff!
Yes, we are actually going to be doing a D&D campaign, and it's going to be a new podcast separate from the Camcast, so it's not going to be, infringing upon. So
Right.
you're hearing it this one time, and if you like what you hear, please go ahead and subscribe to it. I'm sure we will let you know what it's going to actually be called, because we need to think of a name.
I like the idea of just being called Still Untitled.
Still Untitled Adventures. Yet to be named.
Get to be named.
Yet to be named.
And-
Go ahead and hit
name
us up
pending.
mailbag@camautomag.com if you have an idea.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Cam at Auto Mailbag.
Yep.
.netscape.
There we go.
Why don't we
do I
just call it the
smell almonds?
Netscape campaign?
Netscape and Dragons.
You know what's sad is in the UK they still have AOL, Yahoo, Netscape, all kinds of weird
Do you know how
things.
many people I ship diesel parts to on a daily basis that
Oh,
still
yeah.
have like AOL
Yeah.
and like
It's so weird.
live.com
It's like,
emails and stuff like that?
You feel like you're shipping
Blast
to a
from the
time
past.
before.
Yeah. Dude, I've noticed the entire Midwest still uses Yahoo and AOL.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do.
It's
They're
intense.
behind.
In more ways than one.
Listen, they're behind and they're full of test stores for
Oh,
KFC and whatever.
They're on the budding cusp of diesel performance, but they're still using email addresses that they were given 19 years ago.
They're somehow light years ahead, but miles behind.
Only
Diesel-
where it counts.
I say diesel performance all started with one farmer and a wrench. Of, hey, let's turn that bitch up. He's like,
I bet I could plow corn faster than you can.
let's go, Jedediah.
Well, as a wise man once said, auto racing has existed since the second vehicle was created.
You
So.
damn right it was.
It
Uh,
really was.
Anyway, so,
Wow.
yes, I am Mike, as aforementioned, dear leader, maker of pasta salad, so on and so forth.
Etc. Etc.
And I am also Carl Cinderhand, the most basic of D&D characters,
love
a
it.
white male fighter,
Hey.
because this is my first time actually playing D&D, so... Yep.
Dear God.
Hi, Mike.
Hi. Anyway. And then, let's see, I think we should introduce the DM last. So, what we're going to do is go right, across, and around. So,
Beautiful.
sitting to my right, occupying the spot normally taken by the one, the only, your, mine, our Uncle Radical. It is our man of many things, Brandon Kuhn.
I built table.
Yes, he did. He built. Yep, he built us
Amazing.
built us a hell of a fucking table.
And while sitting at that table, I play Darth Revan, Birdman Paladin.
Hey.
Attorney at law.
Attorney at law.
Esquire.
Tammy!
Did you get that thing I sent you? And sitting across from Brandon
God
is our aforementioned uncle, professor of the ghetto arts. The person who calls him daddy is actually here, so I can't make that threat. She's not about it, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Hi, Dave.
Konnichiwa.
Continue.
God damn.
Oh, no.
Yeah, don't worry. It's always uncomfortable down here.
Okay.
I hate
Yes.
The sooner you realize that, the better you'll be.
Yeah, yeah. So this game, I am Sir Eldon John. You can call me Eldon. I am a forest gnome, and I am a bard.
Yep.
Quote, end quote.
He rides around on my shoulders, but we'll get to that in a
It's
minute.
true. I'm tiny. I'm portable.
Yeah.
I'm
it.
useful.
Portable Dave.
Portable Dave.
Yes.
Everyone needs a portable Dave.
Ooh-wee.
And sitting next to Dave is truly his better half.
Better 3/4, let's be real.
I mean, go ahead, call that up 80%.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just keep rounding it up.
Yeah, it's fine.
Definitely punching above my weight class here.
Boy, howdy.
Ooh, that's a story for another time.
Yeah.
It is Brandie. Hi, Brandie.
Hi, I'm Brandie. I play a dragonborn sorcerer named Zalara.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Oh, yeah.
Shiny.
Yup. And at the end of the table, in his normal position, it is the one we call Colonel Eddie Dean.
Lord of the Lords himself.
Yes, Zack Lords.
I am here today.
Yes, you are.
Not present, just here.
I am here today.
It's okay.
I play a... I didn't take good enough notes for this.
Of course you didn't.
You play a fucking kleptomaniac.
I think I play... I don't play a rogue. I play a rogue, right?
You play
I thought
this-
you played a ranger.
I thought you were a ranger that's
I-
trying to be a rogue.
Do you have
Yeah,
your, do you
but-
have your character sheet? You should,
do, but-
read that real quick.
There's not a lot of
You're a
information on it.
kleptomaniac elvish ranger, right
There you
there.
go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I am. And my name is Leroy Boltface.
It's because he got a bolt in his face.
Pulling the mic away from your face while it would work normally, except you kept getting louder the further the mic went away, so it didn't have the effect.
Hey,
Yeah,
we
that
we
got
bro-
awful
we've
loud.
talked about it and it showed up.
Yes.
Your.
Yep.
The
Anyway.
cease and desist.
Oh,
Perfect.
I love it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
And-
we literally talked about. We're like, where the fuck is the ore?
I went to grab it. It wasn't there.
Yeah, I know. I told the wife we needed it back because it was needed today.
Nice.
Zach is here, so we need the cease and desist order.
But one more try. Oh no.
And sitting at the end of the table across from Zack, it is the one we refer to as God.
Yes, I am your god. You will respect me.
It is
Hi,
Lords,
God.
Hi,
Hey.
you're a heavenly figure.
also known as Glenn, owner of the waifu wagon.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
The glorious waifu wagon is my first apostle.
There you go.
Nobody
So-
told me God was a Viking.
Yes.
Well,
Remember, everybody has it a little bit correct. So, yes, I am the DM. I'm the one who decides whether they live or die or succeed.
Kill Leroy.
Okay, Leroy might succeed. It just depends. How klepto Casey can he get?
Hashtag
He
kill
can
Leroy.
steal from.
all right.
I haven't stolen anything yet, so I guess I'm not
No,
doing very
you-
well.
No,
No,
you're doing just fine.
we will get to your misadventures in town in a minute.
We can do.
Yeah, so as we mentioned, this is a D&D campaign. It's going to be a long, continuing thing where hopefully none of us die in the middle of it.
God.
In real life as well.
We can't make any promises.
Like,
We're going to lose the short man or the ranger. I can already tell.
it all depends on you, honestly.
We're just out there. We're like a lot of Big Ten teams. We're just trying our best. Damn it.
Like, playing my campaigns is like playing the hipster brother of Dark Souls.
Oh,
Demon
boy.
Souls.
Oh god, we're fucked.
Well,
Oh, good.
Actually,
It's fine. I have a good backup character.
If you would please turn to page 237 of the manual, I do believe paragraph 6 states that in fact I can do that.
Yikes.
Yeah.
You're
but
dying right
I'm-
now.
I was like, wow.
you've been
that's-
killed.
That's awfully juicy.
See, rules lawyers
Sir-
love me.
Sir
because
Elton
I
John
argue.
has left the game.
Disconnect.
User has been banned
or
from your
was
channel.
it?
Well, you'll see me on the other side.
Don't you worry.
Yep. So
If we die, let it be glorious.
if we die, we die.
Just die eating a sandwich
If he
on
dies,
the toilet.
he dies.
Elvis, I like it. All right.
What was the sandwich called he had?
Peanut butter and something?
It
It's
was-
peanut butter and banana, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But
like a
banana
lot of-
was
that was
fine.
his favorite jam.
Actually, there were two that he was like known
Yeah.
for. So there were the fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches,
Right.
which is something he had his entire life. But then later in life,
He had what was it called?
Fat-
Basically, the whole point of it was to get to use your plane.
it was it wasn't like he had to use his plane. It was like this. It was a sandwich that was only available at one place that
Yeah.
was not anywhere near Graceland. I think it was in Colorado somewhere.
Yeah, well, it was in Colorado.
Oh, geez.
And so basically, he'd get like 8 or 10 of his friends on his plane and fly there.
Yeah.
And they like the sandwich was giant. It was like
It
I think
was
like
it-
400,000.
It was a loaf of white bread
Jesus.
filled with peanut butter, jelly, and bacon.
Christ.
Where's
Yeah.
this at?
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
road trip.
I can't remember, but it's a
Like-
thing you can make at home.
And I think that's
Yeah.
place is still around as well too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's around, but yeah.
Peanut butter and banana is a delightful sandwich. I just don't know about the fried bit. but peanut butter and banana is delightful.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard fried bananas are pretty good as well too.
Fried
They
bananas.
Yeah.
Fried
I grew
bananas,
up eating them.
frozen bananas, any sort of banana.
Let's be real. We're American. Fried anything is just great.
Son of a bitch, you're
fried
right.
okra is as bad as all other okra.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
You're right.
Yeah, those are
You're not
fine parts, my
wrong.
friend. You wanna,
I have a southern mother-in-law. I've dealt with fried food. Fried okra is as bad as all other
Throw it
okra.
in
does
the
she
trash.
make it
That's
badly,
where it
though? Is it
belongs.
mushy?
No, it's just all okra is slimy.
That's because they make it wrong.
Oh,
It's got to be like crisp, man.
it's like you're from like South Carolina, right?
Yeah, this guy's from the Carolinas,
one of the
man.
Carolinas.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got this.
Myrtle Beach is shamed.
Wow. Anyway,
Yeah, all the Mustangs there that died are now dying in vain because of you.
damn.
Wow.
Can
All
I
right.
get a pencil sharpener?
Rip crowds.
I thought I put it.
Oh,
There it is.
did.
Mustang Week, Myrtle Beach.
So, Dave, do you want to read the recap or should I?
I'll give it a slam dunk.
All right.
We'll make it
So,
happen.
This is the first recording that you're hearing of this, but we actually did get a good session in.
Yeah, we played once before.
It was supposed to be just like a dry run to kind of, because Dave has also never played.
Yeah,
so
I'm very green here.
yeah, me and Dave are the rookies on the sticks here, so it's fitting that we are the tag team that we are.
Go figure, right? I ride
Yep.
on your shoulders to battle.
We'll limp
Yep.
your way through it. That's what
It's
we're
true.
gonna do.
We'll figure it
true.
out.
Better pencil sharpener?
I do have my pencil sharpener. Just got to remember to pass it back.
Anyway,
Trash.
so we played. We kind of got into this campaign a little bit.
We definitely got into it.
Yes, we did. Didn't
We
miss.
we had our fun.
Yes. So I wrote a recap of what you missed from my own memory of what
3
happened.
different sizes.
So,
Indeed.
Dave, please take it away.
All right. A party of adventurers celebrates a successful adventure by getting absolutely obliterated. Soon after passing out from the celebratory keg stands, they pass out.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Our band of adventurers, a bird person paladin,
Yay.
a kleptomaniac elvish ranger, a diminutive gnome bard, heyo, an uncharismatic human fighter,
How you doing?
and a dragonborn sorcerer
hey.
wake up on a tropical beach. This would be well and good, except their partying began nowhere near a tropical beach. Hearing a siren song emanating from the jungle and seeing a destroyed rowboat in the surf, the crew sets off into the jungle along an overgrown trail. The elf, Leroy Boltface, stealthed off ahead of the party and ran into a lizard man riding a fucking dinosaur. The rest of the party arrived and defused the situation before any murdering could take place. They received some directions from the dinosaur-riding lizard man and a warning about not taking gifts from a witch doctor. They then made camp before pushing on to the nearest village. During the night, things escalated. Leroy took first watch, and then elected to have Carl the human take the second. Before the handoff, Leroy heard some rustling in the brush, but didn't think much of it. During Carl's watch, the rustling became louder, and it sounded like something big was chasing something smaller. Sensing danger and knowing that he couldn't see shit, Carl woke up Rebus, the bird person paladin, and eventually the rest of the party. Prepared for battle, they awaited what was coming from the bushes. Imagine their surprise when a big for a chicken burst forth from the underbrush. After many failed attempts to catch the fowl, it eventually landed atop Leroy's head. And then a knight clad in armor came bursting out of the jungle. Turns out the bird was the knight's friend and had been transformed into a chicken by some ne'er-do-wells that Ploofy ran afoul of.
Oh my god.
A foul, y'all.
Yep.
After getting directions to the shortcut to the main city at the center of the island and directions to the nearest village, the party packed up camp and got on the trail. Whilst on their way to the village, they came across a door. Not a door down or in, but just a door standing in the middle of a fork in the trail. They could walk around it and continue on that path, so no magical shenanigans were preventing that. However, upon opening the door, they saw that it took them to a plain. Deciding to not tempt fate, the crew put a do not disturb sign, a sock, and a necktie on the door, and made their way to the village. The party arrived in the bustling little village and instantly had a fox named Jin appeared in the middle of their group. Carl was freaked out, but none of the other party members seemed fazed. The fox told them to go visit the Goliath mayor of the village at his inn and tavern. Chris was a welcoming Goliath who had been on the island for 12 years. He was transported here after doing battle with a demon, after his weapons became lodged in the fiend's fur. He offered the party drinks, food, and sweet rolls. Leroy and the sorceress declined, but Carl, Rebus, and Eldon, the gnome bard, all took part. The food and drink were delightful, but the rolls welled up bittersweet memories in all who ate them. Overall, 4 out of 5. After getting some backstory on the island and who and what lives on it, Leroy began asking about side work, specifically work that involved murder or theft.
You're welcome.
After some weird looks from the Goliath bartender mayor, he gave them a quest to investigate a new thorp, which is smaller than a village, asterisk, that popped up in the plains near town. After luring some chocobos and a guinea fowl for the little guy, I'm riding a bird. The party rode off toward the thorp. They arrived at the plain and saw the thorp, not wanting to appear hostile, or really appear. Leroy stealthed his way closer to investigate. There he found a mixed group of thorpers, including a number of shark bear people.
That'd be the cousin of Man Bear Pig.
I told you he was real.
Save us, Al Gore.
God.
Some of whom were wearing armor. Leroy returned, and after some discussion, the party agreed to cautiously approach the village in a friendly manner. They were greeted by children and an older shark bear creature that looked a lot like a witch doctor. Wanting to know more about the island, they followed the shark bear witch doctor person man to a sweat lodge, where he threw some dank herb into the fire, which caused the party to glow and float. And this, friends, in the middle of a high, we begin our journey.
Literally and figuratively.
I would just like to point out that I was the smart one who realized who saw what was happening and found a pile of hay in which to collapse upon.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
Attaboy.
It's okay. It's just think about it.
I'm not a.
Don't think about it.
I'm not a.
It's fine.
I'm not a smart man,
And for
but I know that
reasons-
much.
Remember, the chocobos are raptors. I
Oh,
don't
yes.
feel like being chased after by Square Enix right now. Square Enix is usually quite ruthless.
Well, I mean, if it becomes a problem, we can go ahead and retcon this.
It's like they're related to the mouse.
Well, kind of. It's like I fought somebody the other day because I told them Kingdom Hearts was a confusing crap game. I just did it to instigate a fight, honestly. I was
Oh,
bored.
boy.
Attaboy.
You need to catch these hands.
Maybe a little bit later on, but...
All right, God, let us know what's going on.
So here's what's happening.
We.
So after you guys have more, for a better phrase, relaxed, you notice that you are floating above your own bodies. You are incorporeal. You are glowing as you float away with the witch doctor, who has taken on another form now, that of maybe a massive giant dire wolf.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
Well,
Well
this
then.
this doesn't work out.
It's fine. You'll be back in your bodies very soon.
Oh, good.
okay.
Hopefully.
Cool.
Depends if something comes and invades it or not. We're not sure yet.
Damn it.
Wow. I don't like being invaded.
This is not how I wanted to
No
go
body
out.
snatchers.
Please don't probe me.
Don't worry. So, this what's happening now is you're floating above and you come to a place that's different. It's like you're in space itself. There's just stars around you. There's no ceiling. There's no floor. There's no walls. There's nothing around. It's
Is
just
this like the cutscene from Fallout 4?
Goose not here, man.
Bye, Moon Man.
yes.
Where are my Bowie records?
But as this happens, things start to begin to happen in front of you as if a story unfolds.
Oh,
I like movies.
all right.
So this is just a quick little thing. Like the wolf just turns to you and goes, "Watch, and I will tell." So, in the beginning, there was only one, and nothing but darkness. That one became lonely and bored. So he decided to make light. And from light came born what he would call his brother. And his brother wanted something more than just light. He wanted life. So, as things began to evolve, the older brother wanting to please the younger brother, just because he just came about, make him happy, he gave him more power to make what he wanted. So he began to make the land and the people of the land, the animals, everything that breathed. But he had to make him one deal. Everything always comes back to me.
Okay.
I am really too high for this.
Very much so.
So I made the analogy last time, but holy fuck, are we in Lost?
No. I've actually never seen that show.
Wow.
You're not
It's the same
missing
fucking
anything.
thing.
Well, I've legitimately never seen
All
that
right.
show.
Well,
Okay, then.
Because it's more of it's based in the beginning. There was one, and now there's two. And the second one decides that he wants to make life, and to give the gift of life, it must return to whence it came.
Some deep fucking
God
shit.
made Satan, Satan made sin, God made a hot place to put Satan in, Satan didn't like it, so he tried to get away. He's been acting like the devil ever since that day.
Oh my god. Wow.
The story that's unfolded in front of you is what he's telling you, is the story at the beginning of time between the two brothers of death and life.
Ooh-wee.
Oh. So the
But as time went on, there became more and more because life kept creating more and more, which also brought in others who had the same amount of power as they did.
Ooh. Oh, this means there's problems.
oh no.
So the trifecta, well, it's not really a trifecta, it's just like a few different powers now. There's death, which is eternal, life, which is brief and sweet. But now there's like rot and disease, chaos, which usually coincides with war.
Sounds like Leroy's specialty.
There's also
you don't know me.
a master of the dark
It's true.
arts as well,
You don't know me.
so which produces like your warlocks and whatnot. And which
Ooh.
then, as time went on, to produce more and more of these beings. So people would worship different people and whatnot, and time going on. So, in the end, because life grew tired of death, he decided to try and make a utopia, where death did not exist.
Oh.
That always works out.
That's
Yep.
Are we in this utopia?
Are you?
Am I still high?
Yes.
Is there Fruitopia in the Utopia?
Good God.
Do we still have Zootopia
my God,
in this
I'm so
Utopia?
What about Utopia?
It's still in this Utopia?
You got a good fiber connection.
You.
Hey!
Done and done.
So basically, as the story comes to a close, he starts to tell you about how life decided to improve his own power by turning to something that's not quite right. And now slowly that power is corrupting him.
From the inside?
He used to be joyous. Now he's just angry.
Definitely from the inside.
Yeah. That poor bastard.
To require this power to make the perfect place came at a price. And that is the lesson for today. As he slowly began to come back to the world itself.
Oh.
This was a shitty high. We didn't learn anything about the island.
Bad trip, y'all.
Bad trip.
This is a bummer.
I got bummed out by this shit, dude.
I am not giving this dude a 5.
I don't know, man. I'm still really high. I think it's my body mass, though. I'm tiny.
Worst bake ever.
Wee.
Come here, little buddy.
Pop me up on your shoulders, Pop.
Well, think about it. Most adventurers don't have the best backstory because what sane person who's having a great life decides, hey, let's gather together and go hunt vampires?
Truth.
Very true.
But fuck vampires.
Bored people.
Well, are you going to fuck them or fuck vampires?
Depends on what you see them as.
I don't know, man.
Huh.
Yeah. Either, both.
Like,
Necromancy.
they're
Mom
kinda
always said
cold
you'll
and
make new
clammy.
friends.
What? I don't think I'd fuck Edward though. So we're good.
He's ugly.
it's the face. It's
Zack
like the
is
It's
not
the
Sam
flat.
Edward.
face and the,
Ah.
the
Yeah.
shiny skin.
Remind me.
It's a
story about
goddamn
that
sparkle
thing.
fairy. He's not a vampire.
He's not.
Wee.
He's a bitch.
Wow.
So
In
yeah,
real
so
life,
you guys
vampires
are.
only sparkle on fire.
I'm going to count this as a conversation we're having in the hut
Oh boy.
because of the drugs are starting to wear off, but yet they're not.
Oh. So we're...
You're not quite out of body. You're still kind of like, if you try to do anything too heavy, I will make you make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're all in a K-hole. That's great.
Can I just get some water?
Ketamine's a
Yeah,
hell of a drug.
right.
I don't know, this ketamine is more like the peyote.
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 Are we sweating? Is this a sweat lodge or just a?
It's a sweat lodge.
Okay.
Some of this
Y'all ever done
dank kush
ayahuasca?
up on the fire.
It's an old Roman tradition. Come to find out, they would just throw it on the stones and let it steam up into the room.
Nice.
It's like a good fucking time.
I mean,
Very
But
nice.
also Roman, so like there's definitely some butt fucking going on. So.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Granted.
My
It's like
God.
the original trap was
What
made
am I
in Rome.
doing
at
here,
that.
y'all?
Like,
trying to keep
he's a
these
pretty
miscreants
boy.
on the straight and narrow.
Lord.
It's like, Lord, save us all now.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I want to ask, like, what the fuck is the island, dude?
What is the island?
What is the island?
It's an island. It's surrounded by water.
What is
What
man?
else? Like, what do you mean?
We came.
What is rock?
We came here.
Dave's not here, man.
Just everybody snap quietly.
I have long nails, y'all. I
Whoa.
can't.
Well, dude,
Man.
we came here
Whoa,
to like
man.
see like what the
All right,
island
all right,
was,
stop,
man.
I'm freaking out.
But we learned about some freaky shit about some brothers.
Well, he turns to you and just looks you dead in the eye. You're slightly intimidated because of his size. But, he goes, the island is whatever you want to make it to be.
Cute.
Ooh-wee.
But,
This is everybody's freshman year in college.
Yeah, I know, right?
it's like, figure that shit out, boyo.
We're all getting high together. We're all getting
Definitely
understanding-
freshman year of
Yeah.
college.
There's
Yep.
still
Like-
3 term papers due tomorrow.
Like, it can be, like, whatever you want it to be, man.
I got like 6 hours, dude. I got plenty of time.
Well, I want to make it a paradise, dude.
Somebody already tried.
Okay.
Well, fuck him for not making it happen.
Sure.
Did he have the dead? Is that why he didn't make it happen?
Did he have the dead?
No.
He
He still,
got a case of the dead.
He had a case of the dead, called in dead.
he still roams around the island.
Okay.
Oh, please don't tell me that that's the guy in the bottom of the temple.
My God, what if he's a lich?
No.
Mm,
No.
Wait, so
No.
Jesus is on this island?
No way more. No me
Jesus
gusta.
is a lich? Is that what you're
Have
saying?
you ever heard that theory?
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's another conversation.
Put a pin in that. We'll get to it later.
Yeah, let's do that.
okay.
Ooh, wee, man.
Okay, so
This is getting kind of deep. How do I feel about it, man?
are we still coming down?
Yeah, you're starting. You're more coherent.
Can we get some
You're
water
fine.
at least? Fuck.
Yeah, we need.
Yeah, there's water.
Oh, thank God.
A little lemon in it, a little cucumber.
The cucumber's a little fancy.
Ooh, it's refreshing.
Light and crisp.
You feel like a new person.
So we had a spa day.
We had a spot day with some weed.
Sweet.
So
I
we
like
got
it.
high, we drank some stuff. We sweat it all out.
Just another Thursday.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just another warp tour.
Wow.
That's what it is.
Just another
Your tours are
Thursday.
better than mine.
I'm feeling
yeah.
pretty good, guys, but, like, what are we doing here? Well,
You know, like,
You got any shit
just-
we can steal?
No, stop.
Are you a rogue or a ranger?
Yes.
Which one?
Yes.
Pick one.
Yes.
God.
His name is now Roger.
Roger Rogue Ranger.
Roger Leroy Voltace.
Ugh.
Roger.
Roger.
Roger. So, depends. Like, so now,
But I'm
as
not
you
feeling
come to,
Roger.
there's some decisions to be made. What now? Do you even know what now? That's like
No.
the real thing.
bro, what does even what mean, man?
What does now mean?
What
Is
now?
now like
Me and the little dude aren't exactly the brightest
need to
bulbs in
figure
the
out
drawer.
who now.
So,
Yeah, we're not working a full wattage, even if we are stone sober.
yeah.
I'm doing okay for myself, but what's now? Like, is that just then when I said now, or is now?
Wow.
But then now is now.
Can I hit him
My
real
head
quick?
hurts. We have
You
metal
can.
dice. You want
Can I
metal
slap him?
dice?
Oh,
Brought
can I
you a
slap in the
I
face?
brought you a cease and desist order.
I meant,
Oh, yeah, you have an oar.
I meant like my character slap him.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
That-
it's,
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is very possible.
You gonna roll for that bit?
You can roll for
Ooh,
how
yeah.
hard you want to slap.
Do it.
I will roll this fancy. It's an 11.
Oh, boy.
11. What's your AC, Zach?
You don't have any
don't forget
pluses to that?
Oh.
add your modifier.
You're gonna add a strength modifier to that.
Yeah.
We're looking at a good 17.
Plus
You
3
missed.
strength. Damn it.
Dang it.
You kind of like, you know how like
I like kind of step back.
it's like you're both so high that somehow your primal instincts just kick in. So he's able to just whirl backwards. while
Like
you just
time
do, like, a
stopped
spin.
as the hand came towards me, and I was able to plan my next move and see my future at the same time.
All right, guys, this is not JoJo.
Yet.
For now. So, as time goes on, he just kind of lets you hang out. He's not really
All right.
a pushy host.
Are we getting the munchies, man?
There's snacks.
Oh, dude.
They're kind of different.
Do they look like the shit that the giant was giving us? Are we going to get weird feelings from it?
We didn't eat that, so we don't
Yeah,
know.
we didn't get those feelings.
We didn't get that.
There's no sweet
We're dead
rolls. No,
inside.
there's more like
I could go for more of that sweet roll, though.
the sweet
Tell you
roll.
what.
I'm good.
Roll with that sweet roll.
I'm good.
Well, he can tell you where you can get them. The person who actually makes them.
I thought we already knew where they came from.
You do, if you remember.
It's like a drow.
It's
Mhm.
somebody in the
Yeah.
big city.
Yeah, a
Mhm.
drow in the big city.
Yeah.
The Big City Drow.
Big city drow.
She makes them.
Big city drow cakes.
That sounds like a really good like sitcom. The big city drow,
Drow in the city.
drow in the
Around the
city.
city. Can't quite see because it's too bright.
It's too damn bright.
It's too damn
I can
bright.
totally relate to that.
Wear sunglasses everywhere.
Yep.
I don't want to feel nice. I want to be evil.
Okay. So,
All right,
time goes on, you begin to hear a horn.
Oh.
Like an emergency horn, or just like come get
Oh
some-
no, this is the emergency horn.
From
There's something going on. The witch doctor just turns and goes, "Huh, that really ever happens."
okay.
Are we still like fucked or like what's
No,
going
you're
on?
fine. You're-
Okay, good. We drank enough cucumber water.
It's good.
It's replenishing your vigor.
Yay.
Yay!
Which that is that, sir?
So, what he goes begins to explain that this is technically, supposedly, a war horn that's mostly used for warning.
Oh boy!
Mount up, little dude. Like shit's about to get serious.
All right, well, let's do this, buddy.
Oh boy.
I put Eldon on my shoulders.
Master Blaster.
They form the battle stack.
Eldon forms the head.
I may not be the smartest one, but
No, and like,
I
what are you
just-
gonna do? Like, loot them to death?
I just start
Perhaps.
screaming, "Who runs
you gonna
Barter
just hit
Town?"
people with your loot?
yeah, I can do that.
Ooh, word.
So what's the deal now? Are we preparing for battle? Because I'm confused.
The horn makes me think that bad things are happening.
The horn is calling, much
Yes,
like
it sounds
the siren
off
was.
again. So the witch doctor begins, "All right, you
You
do what you feel is right, but I'm going to go see what's going on." And he goes outside the tent and leaves you in there.
I think we should follow him.
Well, it's more of a shack.
Let's follow him.
We got high in the
Shack's
shack in
fall.
the backyard.
Well, think of like an old sweat lodge. Like, that's kind of what it is. They kind of look like a big...
Well, look like
Yeah.
a warming hut, kind of.
Gentlemen, I have always liked cowabunga.
Cowabunga. Cowabunga it is.
Indeed.
Touche.
So we're following him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
let's follow
you
this
know,
guy out.
I
Let's
don't-
do the thing.
Let's do the thing.
I'm not dying in a sweat lodge.
No.
Heart same.
Hey, dude, I lose a bet if I die in a sweat lodge.
Okay.
Huh.
As you go outside, there's people
Interesting.
they're not quite like screaming, but they're running frantically away, but as if it was like a city plan to
Like they're
hide the women and children, blah, blah, blah.
Interesting.
the all-purpose contingency plan is in progress.
It's preparation.
Uh-huh.
Oh
We
boy.
gotta remember that this race is known for living in a world of war,
Uh-huh.
so they are
I said,
always
let's
prepared.
get the fuck out of here.
They're
Like, I don't-
organized and prepared.
To the birds.
to the birds. Let's get
to
the
the-
fuck out
To
of
the
here.
chocobos and the rooster.
To the feathered raptor.
Here's the worst part, guys.
Oh no.
They're parked the way that they're running away from.
I know.
So,
Oh,
Dude, where's my car?
Man, you always lose your mounts.
Dude, where's my
y'all.
jewel?
Oh
Man.
my god.
well, I'm real glad I didn't put as much effort into this as I did the chocobo in FF7.
Well,
real glad.
the cool thing about these guys is that they can fend for themselves rather well.
Good.
Good.
Well,
I
good.
see-
but they're going to
yeah.
be pissed we left them unlocked with the keys in.
I mean,
Listen,
Paid chocobo.
we
Yeah.
didn't
chocobo alarms.
we didn't expect this. All right.
As you walk away.
Yeah, you just gotta chirp it.
Bok, bok.
Yeah, I think we need to get the fuck out of here. Like,
Like, if you
like,
click the
we are
panic
not going to
button-
come up in some fucking
Do they
race
have
war.
navigation? Chirp, chirp. Where the fuck we at? Bok, bok.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not about to be involved in the middle. I'm not about to be in the middle of an ethnic cleansing. So
No, yeah, we don't need
figure
any
out where-
cleansings.
Don't worry.
I'm not feeling this.
Put on a cleansing.
So I mean, hey guys, should we like start going the same direction they're going?
No, I think we follow the witch doctor and not be bitches.
Where are we going, Doc?
I'm with her. Let's ruck up and nut up.
Yeah, let's follow the doctor. You just
Hooey.
hang out on your
All
shoulders
right.
with your little
He's like, first we-
panpipes.
Team Short Bus. Let's do this.
All right,
Do
well,
it.
Team Short Bus.
So
Yeah.
it's strange because his demeanor is completely changed from just the laid back to actually like a serious.
oh, he's assertive now.
Oh,
boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So
It's
we must go to
hard.
the front lines and see what's going on at first. This might even be just something dumb or might be something major.
all right.
Let's roll.
Let's do this.
Rolling
Keep on
through it.
rolling.
Oh my god.
It'll be fine.
Let's do this.
It'll be fine. We can like put you in our pocket. It'll be fine.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm 3.5 feet tall. Thank you very much.
Maybe I
How
have
big are
big-
your pockets?
Big damn
God
pockets.
damn.
Robes and shit.
So as you come to
You
the
know.
end, you
Yeah.
see people just yelling and screaming, but there's like a group of guys surrounding this beast.
Oh,
This
we got here just in time.
Oh, good.
and
It's like that fight scene in Skyrim. Like we will step back and they can just kill the dragon.
you know, I didn't do that first quest until I was level 30.
Oh, really?
I did nothing but side quest.
Wow.
Because like I asked my friend, dude, when did the dragons start coming? I'm like level 30 and I haven't fought a single dragon.
You're
Just
doing it wrong.
FYI, skip the main quest, you never see a dragon.
Good to know.
Wow.
Wow.
So what? It's kind of hard to see what it is. Like so far, you've noticed that this jungle, this has some interesting creatures.
Like a
So-
chicken made out of a man. Man chicken.
Man, chicken, boy.
It's more like
thing.
an armored
I
lizard,
told you he was real.
Is this like lizard folk things?
more like dinosaur
Oh,
things.
balls.
Okay.
Is it lizard folk riding dinosaur things?
Be badass as fuck.
It's more like the warrior circles.
Mm.
The shark bear people are trying to wrangle them up something new,
Oh.
and it's going quite awry.
Oh, boy.
All right.
They are literally getting their asses handed to them for a good minute.
So
Nobody planned this out.
So do we jump in and help these
Does
idiots?
anyone have good animal handling?
I thought I do.
I don't know if it's going to help in this situation, but
I have better than mediocre handling.
I have +5 animal handling.
then
I am mediocre.
I'm subpar, y'all.
So should I walk in and see if I can like help out so I can like see what's going on?
Try to like coax it into Calm Town.
Go get him, Roy.
You can. The reason why the horn went off, come to find out, is because it was making its way towards the village,
Oh.
and it looks like it could do quite a bit of damage to the thorp.
So just
Do
one
you- a
dinosaur?
little Thorpe?
A thorp is not quite a village.
Oh no! Okay. But how big is this lizard thing?
It's huge.
Oh, boy.
Oh, well, that's
like,
a scale.
like, could it
That's
be
a dis-
ridden?
Yes.
That's not a size I like to hear.
That's why you might be putting 2 to 2 and get together. Maybe that's what they're trying to do.
Maybe
Yeah,
I want to
I'm
ride this
trying to
bitch.
ride it.
Because we don't on this island you don't have like your cattle and stuff like that. Is what you've been noticing?
Your chocobos and lizards. Yeah.
Yes, dinosaurs.
So I want to go see if I can like take charge and like, try to handle this thing. Can animal handle it?
Oh, Jesus.
All right then.
Handle them animals.
So saucy.
So first, before this happens, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as it begins to swing around again to
Christ.
get everybody off of it.
We.
17.
All right then. Now I want you to roll and tell me how are you going to handle this beast?
I want to do it like they do in Jurassic Park.
That was real open-ended.
So-
I want to open my hand.
With
Okay.
a redhead and 2 torches?
Like on the
That
toilet.
didn't go well.
It went better than
I
other
want
ways.
I want to be. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here. I wanted to show it that I am calm like it is.
So you're trying to like touch its nose like a How to Train Your Dragon moment?
I'm
Boop
pretty
it.
sure this thing is anything but calm.
Are you trying to boop the snoot?
I
Oh
wanna
yeah,
boop
boop the
this-
snoot. Lose a finger, 5.
No, I want to walk up and like
think-
show it that I'm not a threat to it. I'm
How
here.
effective is a one-armed ranger?
And I'm pretty.
If they don't use a bow, they fine.
It's lighter. It's lighter.
Hey.
Lightweight model.
But you're off balance.
And I think I have a little bit of food in my nappy sack still.
Yeah, you'll have some rations.
Rations.
So I want to put some rations in my hand. Hopefully I don't lose my hand. I want to appear like I'm not a threat to it. I'm here to feed it.
Make your hand flat so it can't bite your fingers off.
All right.
This is the whole
It's
forearm.
like feeding a horse, you know?
It's dinosaur, not equine.
I mean, same thing. They're both
It notices
spooky.
you,
Oh, God.
but
It was nice knowing you.
Bye.
it just kind of like,
I haven't rolled yet, though.
well, you're going to roll in a second.
Okay, fuck.
So, it notices you. It notices just you. It doesn't really feel calm because, for one, you still have other troops, like, trying to rope it down, so it's still pretty pissed.
Lay back.
So, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw as it charges you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, you about to get stunned or something?
14.
You tumble out of the way because it's not very fast, but it is huge.
I can't tell everyone around me, like, lay back. Like, I got this.
Yes.
I'm Steve Irwin up with this bitch.
Steve Irwin died.
Hey,
That was a stingray, not a giant lizard. He's
give me
good.
a chance. Give me a
Equally
chance.
as bad.
They decide to heed your words for a moment, but
God.
they'll give you a moment.
Okay, and so I pull the Chris Pratt.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just hand.
I lock eyes with it. It's him and I.
Okay.
We're seeing this together. I approach it slowly. I keep going a little closer. I try to. We're going to go pet it. That's what's
Yeah,
going on.
pet
Rolling
it.
dice to take all his stuff when he dies, or
I mean,
sorting
I'm
this
not
out?
a thief.
Let's
I don't know.
see. Let's see how it reacts to your
Remember
little-
Chris
I
Pratt.
almost want to just insult this thing into submission.
Can you
Okay.
throw things
I don't
at
think
it?
you could do that.
All right.
I was
For
gonna
this,
pick
you're
you up
gonna
if
have to
you wanted
make
an entrance.
a couple of checks. It's working, but only for a moment. Like
balls.
you're walking a fine line right now.
I'm going to fucking die right now.
Just keep rolling those deck saves.
Okay. What am I rolling for first?
So, because of what this is, it'll be more of a. I'm going to count it as a diplomacy because you're trying to comment.
Oh, balls.
Charisma. They're charisma throws.
Oh, hopefully you have good charisma. Because I don't think I can come in on the clutch.
Can I do animal handling?
Yes, if you're trained. Are you trained?
I am trained.
You're trained? All right. I'll let you use animal handling
Thank God.
in place of charisma.
Thank God.
What is your charisma?
+1.
Oh, balls. Wow.
We'll let you use that in place.
Because I have +5 animal handling. So
All right, then.
Oh.
So I'm going to have you. You're going to make
Damn, I've got a
Fishing.
shit ton of charisma.
Yeah, you should because you're a bard, dear.
Nat motherfucking 20, bitch.
You're able to
Ooh.
calm this beast. What are you going to do now? What are you doing with it?
Rub its belly.
You're going to rub its belly? It's a big belly.
Boop the snoot.
I want to. I don't want to boop the snoot. I'm going to lose a hand. I want to start petting it, make sure it's calm. It knows I'm there for it, not me.
Pet its massive head.
Yes.
Make sure I know it's there for it, not me. Wow.
I'm trying to be reassure it.
Its big armored back. Long.
Black
Hammer-like tail.
Oh.
The front end and the back end to worry about.
So, what are you going to do with this beast now that you've calmed it?
I want to name it something.
Oh.
Little Leroy.
Little
Leroy Lizardface.
Jenkins.
Leroy Lizardface?
Yes.
I don't,
I would support it killing you on
So-
principle.
So,
Why?
for now.
Oh.
I feel like I need to be drunk for this.
And then I want to ride it like a chocobo.
It's kind of hard to ride this thing. Just how wide it is.
is it
It's like an H1 Hummer wide.
is it like a bus? Like this, you ride this thing in the same way that you would ride a bus or a train?
So
We could
It's more
put
like-
seats on it.
More like
We can all hop on it.
he needs
Yeah.
an elephant palanquin.
you probably would have to build one of those. Like, it's not super tall, but it is wide. So what they were mostly trying to wrangle it for was the haul carts and goods.
Maybe we
Well,
should just
I
give
might
it
be
to
able
them.
to Uber this shit around.
You're gonna Uber it. You're gonna make-
Make some money. I have to go. I have to go pull some cards.
Pay
out
us for this beast you calmed.
But I want to write it because I presume we're on plains right now, right? We're like on big open plains.
This part is, yeah. Then
So, like,
there's
I'll
the
write
jungle
this-
to the side.
I'll write this to wherever we're going next, and we'll figure out what we're doing from there.
More than just you can write it. There's a few.
Yeah.
Did you guys animal handle this bullshit? Fuck no, you
Well,
didn't.
no, you just need one person to handle the animal.
Yeah, that's how
That's
this
you.
works.
I handled the animal heavily.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Yeah.
Strong, independent ranger that don't need no man.
Nope. Or another hand.
So now you're going to take this piece from them.
I take it to them, and I grab
Short man.
Eldon?
Eldon. I grab
Thanks.
Eldon. I'm gonna have I want to strap Eldon to the head of this thing.
Why?
As
No.
you're trying to do this, one of the soldiers goes, "Excuse me, what are you doing?"
Excuse you.
I don't even know what's going on. I'm just being strapped to the dome piece of this thing.
I have a car seat.
We wrangled this thing out of the jungle to here. Just because you patted it on the nose once doesn't mean it's yours.
Hey, he seems to like me.
Yeah.
He was
So?
fighting you guys. He wasn't fighting me.
Enough discipline, anything will listen to me.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I ain't
child.
fucking listening to you.
Oh, he mad.
Pinky.
I want you to roll an intimidation real quick.
Oh, no.
Shit.
You're not going to pass that.
See,
I
this is
bet.
the thing. You were talking a bunch of shit, and now you're going to get bit.
See, I have intimidation for days, but I'm not in this fight.
Fuck, I
I'm
have
staying
none.
out. I'm all for leaving the big thing here.
Yup.
17.
Yeah, he is not fazed by you at all.
Ooh.
Okay.
As he bears down on you with his sheer size and girth and muscle.
Ugh.
Tried to
I'm gonna
dab him.
put a hand on the
All
soldier's
that
head.
Emphasis on girth.
He needs to bleed today. Let us spend some time with it. Tame it somewhat for you.
Hold on. No. I did the animal handling. I did the animal
Bring
handling.
it back.
Oh, boy.
I handled this animal.
I don't-
Okay, so I did the help here.
15.
Okay,
You don't speak for me.
Maybe he should.
maybe. Your bird friend seems to speak wisely.
15 beat a 17.
Because he rolled a nat 20 against your intimidation.
Fuck.
And he has natural intimidation on top of that.
God damn then. Fuck that dude.
He can't be intimidated, but he can be reasoned with.
Could somebody take me off the head of this thing?
Fuck no. Ratcheting you down
I mean,
tighter.
are you just like stuck on there, like at the waist, or what are we talking?
No,
here?
my goal was to have him like hold on to the
Just
head as
like-
we rode along.
Oh, I'm
You
like-
think it has ears to hold on to or
What?
something.
Told Carl to get his parrot.
See, I was...
What's your plan here?
It's horrible. I was
My
picturing
plan
like
is
a
to keep
deer
him
on
from
the
running
hood.
you
Yeah.
through.
I mean, I
Well,
guess I am somewhat acrobatic, so I guess I'll just fence
Just like hold around
jump
its
off
neck.
of this thing.
You doing good up there, buddy?
You just like slide down the neck of it.
Honestly,
like
you
in the
guys probably could
Flintstones?
like
Yeah.
sit like cross-legged on top of this thing.
That was the plan. Was you just like sit up there and like just
Like you might want to like tie something off just so you can hang on. It's not super fast, but
It's big.
has lots of torque.
I'm more curious
Yeah.
why we're looking for things to ride right now.
We have-
Don't we have other things to worry about?
Yeah. Well, what is our goal here? What are we trying to go accomplish?
I don't know. What are you trying to accomplish?
You
You're
wanted
trying
to-
to
you
piss
wanted
this
to
dude
steal
off.
this
We were
thing.
I
investigating
got
a
I got a
threat.
fucking lizard. That's all I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm trying to help you get this lizard out of town. without him
Unreasonable
killing you.
means of
Fair enough. I appreciate that.
transportation.
But what is our quest right now? Where are we questing?
what is your favorite color?
oh boy!
We're going to take this
No.
Carolina squat lizard back to town.
Wow.
So
Like,
like
what
what
is-
eats over there at the tavern.
Yeah.
It's like, what is your quest?
What is your favorite color?
What is our quest? So like, do we want to go find that weird little multi-level?
I don't know, man. You're at the helm here. You tell us which direction
No, I
is
just
up.
got a fucking lizard. Don't talk
All right,
to me.
quick
So-
sidebar, real quick.
Yeah.
So this world's kind of like a sandbox. There is some evil you'll come across that you need to fend off.
Okay.
There's also other things you can go and explore. Being brand new to the island, maybe you want to explore a little bit more before you start getting your feet wet.
I say let's maybe head to that town, the big town.
The big
City?
town.
Sure.
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
anyone
See what
want to
life in the
oppose
big
to that?
city's like. Sure.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna be able to take your lizard there.
Well, I might be able to sell it.
Oh
there.
no, I say we take California leans art over there.
I mean, but what if we like make friends with these like shark bear people?
Well, they don't
By
see you as
giving them a
enemies right now. They see you
big
more
lizard.
as
That's minor annoyance.
newcomers.
It's a
Okay.
group of
Hey.
newcomers with some cocky son of a bitch that wants the lizard.
Oh, don't worry. The guy you spoke with, he's just... Don't worry about him.
I
Okay.
Or
feel as though
worry
we
about 'em.
should.
We should worry about him.
Because we were told to not pal around with the witch doctor.
Ooh, no,
Yeah.
I'm worrying, bud.
Well, you palled around with the witch doctor, so that boat has sailed.
Yeah, whoopsie.
Well, okay, but he hasn't
That's
tried to
seldom we
give
were
us
like,
anything.
witch doctor.
It's all
He
right.
did, though. He gave us the sticky icky.
I mean, we were just happened to be in the room where he was burning one down. I
That's a
don't
good
think
point.
he gave it to us.
No.
No, he didn't give it to you. He shared the experience
Okay.
with you.
Well, so do we have any idea where we're going to the big town?
Yes, you have a heading. You had a heading from Chris. Chris kind of gave you a general, hey, this is north, this is west, blah, blah, blah.
I want to mount Leroy Lizardface.
Leroy Lizardface.
You got it.
And does anyone want to take the party bus there, or
The party bus.
All right, sure.
or are we leaving the chocobos here?
I think I'm gonna take my chocobo, man. I'm not
I say
riding
we
some
hitch the
big
choc-
lizard
I
thing.
said we hitch the chocobos like a train behind this
Yeah,
thing.
that was my
mean-
plan too. Was to just to like a small dinghy behind the boat. It's just strapped there.
And we'll just put Sir Eldon's chicken on the back of the... There's
His
guinea
large
fowl on
fowl.
the back of the lizard with you guys. I'll play
chicken
top
egg.
cap.
Do you guys still have that chicken egg?
No, we have
He
guinea
do-
fowl.
No, he does.
He does, yeah.
It's in his bag.
Okay.
Balls.
It's just an egg.
It doesn't feel like that at all. It's not just an egg.
It doesn't seem like it's
it
just
breeds
an egg.
paranoia.
I'm real worried about
Just
that
an
egg right now.
egg.
If it's just an egg, why are you asking about the egg?
Yes, does he still have that
No
egg?
reason.
Would it be
It's
wrong
rotten
of
as
the
fuck.
to propose an omelet?
A rotten as fuck omelet.
You can sit on it.
Yes, you could sit on the egg.
So are we hitching up to Leroy?
Hi.
It's all up to you guys. How are you moving on?
Okay,
Well, I'm lashing my chocobo to the back of Leroy Lizardface.
so
Okay.
So you've apparently assumed full control of this thing.
For now, he's going to have to make a few checks as it goes on because it's not quite tame yet. Just because you think it's like breaking a horse.
I'm going to go ahead and continue to ride my thingy.
Me too.
Oh, we
Taking my
have a
chocobo.
Likewise.
lizard.
If
right.
you're missing out on the party bus.
Fuck the party bus if it bites your hand off.
The party. I'm
Bites
all
the
about
hand
the
that
party
feeds.
bus. Except I'm all about party buses that won't buck me off.
No
the thing I
kidding.
like is like I'm like getting on. God damn it! I think I'm getting on it. I'm trying to realize there's nowhere to hold on to, so I'm like I'm gonna have like a slow ride of like possibly falling off this thing.
Yeah, you're going to go down.
I am no longer on Team Party Bus.
Well, fuck your party bus.
I will ride the
It's your party bus.
Yeah, your own party bus, man.
Yeah, man.
With the
Well,
hammer
it's-
tail that could smack you in the back of the head. No
One
big
shitty
deal.
ass party bus. There's no fucking party on it.
Yeah, but concussions make your ears bleed sometimes, and we don't want those.
No, but concussions make everything fucking hilarious.
We don't want those. I'm
To
good,
that-
man.
Now that I've been reminded of the hammer tail, I'd like to be like towards the
Yeah, you feel me
the
now?
north end.
I'm listening.
the north end of this thing.
I know what's going on.
I'd like to
I
be,
might be tempted to
I don't want to
fly.
die.
I think I'm going to fly. You want to hold on to my chocobo and just have it ride with you?
sure, whatever.
So I think we start
Saddle
heading
chocobo.
towards the big town.
Yep.
To the big town.
Make heading towards the large city.
Yes, it's actually not too hard to miss from where you're at if you look up on the mountainside.
Oh,
There is what
wait.
appears to be a fortress. But it's bigger than your typical fortress, as if it does hide a city within.
I got a feeling we want to go that way.
Were we avoiding said fortress, though, or am I...
Different fortress.
I thought we were
Different
avoiding
fortress.
a temple.
Yes.
Yeah, we
temple.
were
Temple.
avoiding the
Okay,
temple
okay.
because God
Okay.
only knows what's living in that thing.
Okay.
Literally.
All right, fortress
I
on,
remember
Yeah.
something
then.
about level 6 and there being
Well-
some issues with...
Yeah.
Chris described it to you
Angry things.
as maybe the 7 layers of the Inferno.
Oh, yeah, we don't need that.
Oh no.
No, ma'am.
But
we
the
good?
loot is amazing. If you remember, his wife had to explain to you that she pulled him out of the 6th level because he slid down a chute into the 6th level and decided, you know what? I'm going to take on this Death Knight on my own. I'm good.
Yeah, no. We good. No death knights today,
pass.
y'all. Hard
Ooh-wee.
pass.
That's what you get for being married to a barbarian, I guess.
Good old barbarian.
Barbariana?
With magical loincloths that
You know,
always
just
hide
because you've
everything.
watched Kung Fury once does not mean you get to reference it every single day, Dave.
Laser raptors.
All it takes is once.
Yeah.
Oh, it literally, it takes once, and I'm like, get out. Get out.
So, the travel speed of your new beast that you every once in a while, every few hours I'll make you have to make a check for it, is about 30 feet travel speed.
Fuck! I walk faster than this thing.
You do. It's more of a beast of burden.
So it's not the party bus
I just
thing.
want to fucking go sell it now.
You're going to sell the beast of burden that you haven't quite tamed yet?
Yeah.
That's not a good way to make friends.
like-
Clean one owner.
It's like selling that first
Sometimes
gen Cummins.
you just gotta kick it a couple of times to get it to start.
Oh, God.
You got to goose the throttle to make sure it shifts.
Kick hard on D.
Hey, kick hard on D,
Kick hard on D.
and no kick hard on R.
That was a good episode.
It was.
All right, then. So, it only
hard
take
with
about
tail.
maybe a couple hours, if that, to make it there. You might, because of the beast of burden.
Okay, well let's chug along. Let's
All
make
right.
this
So-
happen.
Let's just saunter across
Yeah,
this
let's just
plain.
saunter with this beast of burden.
I mean, we're headed towards a mountainside with a fortress on it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm making major friends with this beast.
Are you?
I really...
You're slow beast?
Can we just have him make a check right now?
We could.
Okay, let's do that.
Friendship
I
check.
believe
do a
Zack
quick
got
check.
eastbound and
Friendship
down.
Let's do a quick check to make sure you can guide it the way the way you want it to go versus the way it wants to go.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Animal handling? Animal
Yes,
handling?
animal handling.
That face doesn't look good.
Does anybody want to give him an assist?
Ruh-roh Raggy.
Someone want to help me out here with this
Do you
bullshit?
have Bardic Inspiration already?
Do I? I don't think I do.
Well,
Persuade the animal to like him?
No, maybe you
My
can
animal handling
use
blows,
your
but-
your mounts to guide his mount.
Yeah,
'cause I
will
rolled a
attempt
1.
animal handling assistant.
oh, you crit failed?
13.
Okay, we have a 13 so far.
Oh,
Here.
you can give him Bardic Inspiration.
I would say it's like
Okay,
It's like a first level bard
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
got it. Okay, well then let's do that.
Sing us the song of your people, Dave.
Oh, okay. Well, I will.
Now you're that DM, huh? God.
I pull out the lute and I mimic a 13B doing a donut. No.
Along with Apex Seals at the end.
So
Do you
so,
want
yeah,
the final
exactly, right.
countdown? What do you want, Dave?
I mean,
That's pretty inspirational.
it kind of is, yeah. I mean, anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Freebird!
Everybody wants
Our new
Freebird.
album. It's called Surrender.
Oh my god. Okay. I mean, I could give you some bardic inspiration here.
Do it.
Okay. So it's a 1d6
He's
here.
He
going
rolls
to
it.
Bardic inspire you.
You
So-
ready for this? You ready
Everybody
for this?
got a 1, though, y'all. How much inspiration can you get from a 1?
Well, we have an assist from
Oh, we have
Our
an assist.
Birdman.
Okay.
You have an assist from Birdman, and I'll give you some bardic dick inspiration. Excuse me.
Damn.
every
And
bard.
it's a 5.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Roll backwards. You roll a d20 for performance, and then you give him a d6 to roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Hey, give me your D6, dude.
So,
But that was still a good roll for a d6.
It was a good roll.
okay. So what am I doing?
So just roll a d20 plus your performance.
That's a 6. Yep. Hey, there we go. Ooh. Okay. That is a 9, you're right.
That was a 9.
Line's on the bottom.
Yeah.
So-
Math is hard.
So we're gonna let Boltface receive this inspiration because you're a little rusty, but you're not quite used to playing on the back of a mount.
Sure.
Here, these are.
It's not the best version of Wonderwall. It's like 3 a.m.
Drunk karaoke.
drunk karaoke Wonderwall. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Eventually.
It'll get you there quicker.
So then that gives Zack.
Fruit jar full of that
Boltface.
good corn liquor.
That gives him the d6 to roll. So roll your d6 there and add on to your 1.
5.
Ooh.
All right, so we're at a 6. We're going to take that assist. You know what? You're able to wrangle it. Barely. It's like you ever seen when people forget to strap down the saddle just right? You're like on the side of the horse now. Just kind of.
Chump.
So as time goes on, there's not a whole lot eventful because it's really hard to not miss anything trying to approach you out in this field as you start to go uphill, up the mountain. I'm saying it the Utah way. Is it
A mountain.
Mountain.
Mountain. But,
Tis.
so, as you approach these gates, there literally are gates. They're huge. They're probably big enough to take just wide, big supply carts in.
Massive
Do
loads.
you think Leroy Lizardface will make it through?
He would, but he wouldn't really have a whole lot of room to turn around in town. He'd be kind of like a straight shot through it, drop stuff off, and go out the other end.
So, as a team, what should we do with Leroy Lizardface? Should we sell him? I'll split some of the profits with you guys.
I'm a fan of selling this thing.
Yeah, let's
I'm
get
a fan
rid of
just
the
getting rid of it. Yeah.
let's get rid of the greyhound-sized lizard thing.
That has a hammer for a tail.
I'm all about put a lift kit on it.
But
Little
I
squat
also
lizard.
like the idea of turning it into a tank. Like, we
okay.
beat this guy up, we take him in the battle.
Like you,
I mean,
you back mount a trebuchet on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a good idea. For way later levels.
It's a brilliant idea, but
For
It's not logical
now.
for level 1s.
Who we?
Why would we need that right
We're
now?
just a
how
bunch of
many level
morons.
1 characters you know have a lizard?
I mean,
A lizard
a
of unusual
few.
size.
Some gods are very gracious and giving.
Yes.
Or more, I like the what can happen.
He's got that. There's that.
We
there's
have a lizard
that.
of unusual size.
I am the god that's like, that's dumb. Do it.
Do it. Do it again.
Hey, God, I'm gonna do this. Do it, bitch. You won't.
So,
I didn't know you were.
are we
God.
selling him?
Yes.
I'm going to see if we can, like...
Well, let's. Can we
I'm gonna
chain
see-
this guy up?
I'm going to see if I can, like, lend him to somebody for a couple months.
We're gonna rent out the beast.
It's a rental car.
It's kind of
Lizard
shady.
for sale.
Like, what can they use him for?
I don't know. The supply run from, I don't know, to Uma? I don't know. Fuck.
All right then. So,
Oh, God.
first you must gain entrance to the city.
Awesome. So,
Is there like a?
so who's? I mean, there's got to be
what's
guards at the
there like
ready.
a
Yeah, I'm
There's
not
gotta be a
doing
tower.
this.
I can.
Yeah,
do
I
it.
think you're probably
I
qualified.
got you. I
Okay,
can take our
well,
little
I
flute
mean-
friend because he also has high charisma.
No, I'm
I
loaded.
got plenty of the charismas.
Mm.
Plus, is a noble. Therefore,
I am too, dear.
yes.
So we good.
So we send in
Okay.
the Birdman and the Dragonborn.
all right.
It's a bad
Nope.
bar joke.
Is that
Okay.
Birdman and Dragonborn walk into a bar? What happens?
Boom.
The little guy asks for a shot.
no, that's for a drink.
Ooh wee,
Have you heard the one about my 10-inch lutist?
zing.
Oh
fuck?
man!
There's our 55-minute mark, gentlemen.
All right.
So just as we are about to enter these gates, or
Yes.
at least ask permission to enter these gates,
yes.
The
This
screen
is-
goes dark.
this is where
This is where
to be continued chops onto the screen. Fade to black.
Yes.
Hot damn!
Yup.
God damn.
Hooey!
I don't know the protocol.
I mean, I'm just going to tell people that, you know,
Okay, you do your thing.
yeah, we'll be back.
So this is a thing that's going to get better or perhaps incredibly far off the beaten path.
It might be. There might be video of it at some point as well.
Ooh-wee.
Yep, but right
We
now,
shall see.
Yeah, but right now it is just
It's like,
us.
oh geez, Rick, I don't know if I can do a video.
Just get your shit together, Summer.
Ah, fuck you.
Right now it's just us, just kind of figuring it out.
I mean, we don't know what the fuck's going on.
We're about.
Yep.
Leroy Boltface just stole a dragon lizard
What did you
something
do?
or other.
What's going
did
on?
you
That was
do?
a giant fucking peppercorn.
Right in your mouth.
Just dead center. Swallowed it all the way
Good
down.
news is,
Right down
as
my
you come into the city, once you get in, some things may be revealed to you.
Ooh. So
Cliffhanger.
we've got some revelations coming here soon.
For sure.
Sweet.
I like it.
All right.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah. Still also trying to figure out the timing of these, just because not necessarily thrilled about paying for hosting for another podcast. So we're going to see about how big these are. But you know, they will come out on a regular basis. We are going to play at a regular interval. So you know,
Indeed.
Okay, I'm still dying.
yep.
That interval based on how often we can terrorize Brandie.
So,
Hey,
Zay,
I used to play D&D like once a week for like 6 hours. Okay.
Yeah, I know. With the
As
guy
I
from
just
my-
played yesterday
is
for 6
currently
hours.
leading My current
Damn.
group.
All right. Well,
All right, so
Yep.
I mean, there it is.
Yeah.
This is us really, really trying.
We're getting into it, folks.
Ooh, we're trying.
We're out in the deep end.
Yep. If you like it, let us know. If you hate it, let us know.
If not, go shut the fuck up.
Exactly. If you're
I
just
have a feeling that like a whole 7 people are going to listen to this episode.
well, who
Hey,
knows?
You never know.
It's all right.
There's 6 of us at the table, so
Yeah, there
Hello,
you go.
sir.
Listen to our own
Hey.
podcast.
Yeah, I listen to one maybe once every 40 episodes.
Yeah.
Because I have lots of non-car friends who are interested in listening to me on old-time radio.
All right. Well, here we are.
What if
Close
this was
enough.
better than bigger than Cam?
That's.
listen to
I
the
legitimately think it
AM
might
radio.
happen.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be
It's not
great.
that. It's more of like the demographic is bigger
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
general,
Yeah.
the nerd demographic
And
versus
Cam
the car
definitely
guy.
panders to the Utah racing community.
For sure.
yeah.
For sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's our thing.
Yep.
But
Pander to-
hey,
I want to pander to you.
Here's what we're going to do.
Yep.
We're going to try this out. We're
Yep.
going to keep going.
We're gonna do this.
We're going to make things happen.
Yep.
Things are going to grow.
if nothing else, we're gonna have fun with it.
Yep.
Exactly.
But for all you know, it might grow in the dark. You might never see it grow.
Giggity.
Damn.
Man, you gotta take it.
Hey, man, you got to
All
get those
right.
new UV lights. They're the UV black lights. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to shine that down here. I don't know what happens down here,
Well,
especially
all right,
behind
guys.
a curtain.
Jesus Christ.
Gotta
All right,
wrap this
everybody. Thank you for joining us on this inaugural Cam D&D podcast thingamajigger. We will be back next time when we enter the walled city.
We'll be back
true.
next time with no date.
Ah.
I don't know when we're going to be back, Morty, but we're
By the
going to be back with the Mulan Szechuan sauce, Morty.
By the time... So this is going up in place of the normal Thursday Cam podcast.
Right.
So by then, I will know like about what things will be, and I will
Sure.
record something beforehand,
Sure.
you know, and let people know.
An
the-
addendum.
Yep. So there we go, folks.
Wow.
Nice.
All right.
was the
This is
thing.
great.
Yep. There we
Okay.
go.
Well,
All right, folks. Just all say bye into the microphone, and I don't know. Just Zach fade us out.
Mariska,
Just
bitches.
bye.
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 There we go.
Could that be any more awkward?
Am I still drunk?